What's up, guys? Shadowmaster here, Brady Vance. Today we're doing What If Deku. Deku Gets Kidnapped, part 15. Now, I know a lot of people, a few people might have wanted to watch it. So yeah, let's get this started. Do not disturb on, because you always want do not disturb on when you're recording a What If video. By the way, I have to say this right now, Kirisho. If I had to say, you make the dark fucking What Ifs. Nobu Deku. Guys, please go check that shit out. It's fucking dark as hell. I think it should add some more elements here and there, but still, it's perfect. My criticism, not his. But he made a dark fucking What If. It was so fucking good. 8 episodes? Dude, that's so good. He made it under 8 episodes. That's some shit that's so good. Now, he didn't make it like say, oh, fuck, he got over his shit. No. He made him actually say sorry in the tournament where, I'm just not gonna say it, but like, it's fucking all hilarious. I had to laugh when Deku got tortured. I'm a psycho for some fucking reason, but let's get started. Now, Deku Gets Kidnapped, part 15. Now, download. Now, where we last left off, Carnage was explaining where they're from exactly. Now, Nezu says that, technically it is, the end of the day. Now, he tells them all that they can leave exactly, because school is technically closed. Now then, everyone does leave, and Deku does go with his mother exactly. Now then, the next day, Deku comes to school exactly, though. Now, Mr. Aizawa's, face is, it's fixed exactly. Now then, Mr. Aizawa has heard about how Deku is exactly, mostly how he has new abilities exactly, but he can't use his old quirk and stuff. So yeah. Now then, Mr. Aizawa says that, class, mostly, I understand that, Midori over there, mostly has a few new things exactly. Saying that, when you guys, no offense, Midori, says none taken, saying that, when he, you guys got your ass fucking whooped by him, and everyone just says, come on. And he says, I'm just saying, though. He did whoop all your fucking asses anyway. Only one, technically a few transformations combined exactly. Now, he says that, you guys are going to have to remake up that, training thing exactly. Because, technically, we have a new opponent, technically. Because, a person that can create any type of weapon is a danger. See, that if she comes to the school, though, and technically wants to kill us or something, she could do that. She could technically go into, the TV, mostly, let me get this right. He says that, Midoriya, how does her quirk work exactly? Now, Ragnarok comes out Deku's body and explains how the quirk works. He says the quirk works like this. She can go into any TV show or anime, and get their weapons exactly. Even any items that are living or dead. Now, from my standpoint here, she could just be using a reanimation jutsu and bringing back old people and turning them to Nomu army. Now then, they already know what a Nomu looks like. Imagine a fucking army of those bullshitters. Now then, Mr. Aizawa says, wait, what? And saying yes, mostly, those Nomus that fucked up your eye, no offense. He says none taken. He says good. Now, he says that, imagine an entire army of those Nomus exactly. Most they can destroy an entire city. In fact, if she had enough of those things, though, she could technically have Doctor Strange's Infinity Stone exactly, and, modify it a little bit, like she did to Deku's Nematrix. Now, Mr. Zawa says, Now then, some people are going to be asking, what the hell does Deku costume look like? Now, if I had to say, do I actually still have it? Motherfucker, but we did have this, though. Oh, shit, wrong. Wait, what? Got tested for corona case. I felt sick last night. Oh, shit. I can't go to the office and treat things. I'm sorry. Wait, so that's okay. Well, thanks, man. Assault all the Karens. Kill the Karens. I'm telling you guys that. If they even think about getting our property, bitch slap them. Just gonna say that right now. I don't care if they're females, males, any type of species, bitch slap them. Do the fuck you want. If a Karen comes up to me, dude, I will have a gun up to her and say that, get the fuck back, you fucking Karen. Now, I can't really find a picture, but Deku, what looks like, well, the villain, exactly. I had to try. Do I still have it? Damn. I thought I had it. Do I have in the villain, what if? Now. I really can't find a picture, though. I think I already got it, but it mostly looked like a cool suit, actually. I might have to show it in the next one. Now. Mostly Deku's wearing that. And, well, Mr. Aizawa says that, well, mostly the entire Class 1A versus Deku. Nearly, Class 1A says, wait, really? And he says yes. Mostly, well, he says that when I get scared as a young child, exactly, get semi, though. Mostly, my mother put my entire family against me, exactly. Until I stand up for myself and I actually won. Now, he's saying to Deku that he cannot use any of Scourge, Ragnarok, or Carnage's powers. He can only defend himself with his fists. Carnage just says that, wow, your teacher really fucking hates you now. Now then, Mr. Aizawa says he does not hate him exactly. He's just doing this to teach Deku how to actually stand up for himself. Now then, he says Class 1A, now training begins. And saying that, do not hold back exactly. He tells Deku that he can only use his mutated arm exactly to fight. Because technically he's fighting bare hands. Now then, Kamen goes first and shoots electricity at Deku. Deku absorbs it into his hand though, and well, Ochaku is right behind him. She tries to, well, lift in the air, but Deku uses electricity in his hand to, well, launch in the air exactly. Now then, he's right behind all Class 1A. Now, he is charging up a big volt of electricity. Now then, Kamen says, yeah, you're not gonna get that much electricity out of me, Deku. Now then, Deku fires electricity at Kaminari, and Kaminari has to shoot lightning back or he will mostly die. Now then, technically they have our electricity beam struggle exactly. Now then, Deku allows his beam to get weaker. Kaminari does not know this. He thinks he's overpowering Deku, and everybody, or Momo, can see this in Class 1A. Now then, Momo yells out to Kaminari that he needs to stop, and before it's too late, Deku's draining all of his electricity out of his body. Now then, she just says to Kaminari that he needs to stop his electricity because Deku's feeding off of it exactly. Saying that if he feeds off enough, then I bet he can go really fast. And she's right. After Deku feeds off enough electricity from Kaminari before he does like his, well, weird dance exactly with his stuff, then, well, Deku is moving way faster exactly. Now then, he immediately sucker punched Momo. Now then, Momo does get on the ground and, well, she gets back up. She does have, well, a bruise exactly, but she just gets back up. Now then, Bakugo says it's my turn then. Bakugo mostly is punching Deku exactly, trying to get a good hit, but he's not. In fact, Deku is just dodging every single attack exactly. And he, well, mostly he kicks Bakugo in the face when he was backflipping though. Now, Deku shoots electricity at Bakugo. Momo creates a shield and throws it in front of Bakugo exactly, mostly reflecting the attack at Deku. Immediately, he feeds off the electricity. Now then, he just says that, well, great, I'm going to recycle this electricity. Now, Deku's not speaking that much in Class 1A because the situation's up. Now then, he goes up to the shield and grabs it. He immediately throws it like, well, Captain America does. Now then, at Momo. Now, Ochaku does catch the shield. Dark Shadow tries to attack Deku, but Deku uses electricity to make Dark Shadow weaker. Now, Mr. Aizawa can see that Deku is overpowering them, because even only with one power, he's only using his electricity. Now, Bakugo does get a clean hit on him, actually. He uses an explosion quirk behind Deku's head. Now then, he thought he would just be knocked out, but he did not, actually. In fact, Deku was preparing himself to do that exactly. Now, immediately, Deku grabbed Bakugo's arm from behind him and just slammed him on the ground from when they did villains versus hero thing. Now then. Mostly, Carnage just looks out and says that, so who's winning exactly, Mr. Aizawa? He says that, well, if I had to say, Deku's actually winning, though. Mostly he's only using one of his powers exactly. He tells Carnage to not interfere, and he says, I'm actually not, though. I'm just watching this, though. And saying that you guys came to defeat him exactly. Saying that how you think it's gonna feel if Greenwell kidnaps him again. What if she kidnaps one of you? Now, Class 1A is, well, seeing Carnage what he's doing. He's trying to push their buttons to go harder and stronger. Now then, Momo sees what he's doing, saying that, Carnage, I never knew you were the inspiration type. He really says, I'm not. I'm just stating facts here. That if she, well, kidnaps any of you, she can turn you into Nomus, kill you, experiment on you, turn you to Deku exactly, no offense. Anything else exactly. Or she can just technically get, well, the Black Light virus and just affect everyone in the entire city. Now, I mean, Deku already has that virus, but she mostly controls everything in his system. Now then. Now, when Carnage's been talking, Deku's not been moving at all. He's just mostly made a guard stand exactly. Mostly looking around and checking if any or Class 1A members are behind him exactly. Now, all the Class 1A is in front of him. Now, Momo told Mostly, well, the person with Dark Shadow to help her attack Deku. Now then, she creates a power, or mostly a metal pole exactly. Now then, Carnage says that, well, I better get back into, well, fixing Deku's body exactly. Now, Deku sees Momo going to him with a pole. He grabs the pole with his mostly feedback hand exactly, and he just takes it away from her. Throwing in the air, and, well, it just lands, mostly straight into the ground. He just says, well, I better copy somebody's attack name exactly. He says 1.3 million volts. Now the Carbonator says, that's my attack. Now, he shoots through the metal pole, and, well, it goes through the ground exactly. Now then, everyone in Class 1A does get shocked from this attack. And all of Class 1A is on the ground except Bakugo, still standing exactly. He says, Deku, I'm not gonna let you overpower me, even with one fucking quirk or some shit. Now then, he just uses the attack once more, but he sees that he does not have enough electricity to do that attack again. He thinks of just grabbing mostly Momo's pole exactly in the ground and just using it as a weapon. Now, Mr. Aizawa says he has to put down that weapon exactly, because that's not what your fists. Mostly he says that only your body can be a weapon. Now, Deku just throws it to Bakugo. He catches it. Now then, he sees mostly Mineta. He mostly gets his, well, great things though, and just puts the pole on, well, Mineta's head exactly. Now then, he says, how should you like this exactly? And he throws it at Deku. He grabs it though by the sticky balls, and he sees that, well, he's screwed. He mostly has it by the feedback hand. Now then, Mr. Aizawa smiles at Bakugo, saying that you actually did good. Now continue on. Now, Class 1A does get back up now, but they are, well, tired and stuff. Now the Carmen says, I'll show you what a real 1.3 million volts looks like. And he does. Deku sees this, and he thinks this is a great time to feed again. Now then, he puts his own hand through the ground. Now then, the pole is still stuck on him exactly. Now then, the electricity and what went Mineta's quirk exactly cancel each other out. Mostly Mineta's sticky ball gets off Deku, and he's feeding off of Kaminari's electricity. He technically has enough to move faster. He moves fast enough to knock out, well, Bakugo exactly, with one punch in the face. Now, All Might is there exactly now. He sees Class 1A fighting Deku. Immediately, All Might asks Mr. Aizawa what the hell is he doing, saying that, well, mostly like my mother always said, you need to stand up for yourself. My mother always said a lot of things, but, well, she said one thing only that actually it took to heart, saying that you can't always rely on people to save yourself. You have to save yourself sometime. Or other people, it's like the saying goes, you can't wait for somebody to save you, you have to do it yourself. All Might says yes, but that seems a little weird exactly. Saying that, well, I'll tell you something, All Might. You might be the symbol of peace, but, well, you can't make everyone happy exactly. Now then. Now, Deku just grabs Bakugo's, well, body exactly, and just, well, puts him on the track exactly, so he would not get hurt. Now, Millie Class 1A saw that exactly, and they just think Bakugo is knocked out. He says, Now then. Now, Mineta just gets his sticky balls and throws them at Deku. And some do get on his feedback hand. Now then. He just says, well, better copy again. He immediately says 1.3 million volts, but before he can do the attack, Momo makes another pole and throws it at Deku. This does him in the chest exactly. He falls on the ground, but he gets back up. Now then, Mineta is continuously throwing sticky balls at Deku. Now they are on his feet, and Deku gets back up. He is now stuck in place. Now then, Deku thinks that, wait, only my shoes are stuck. Now then, he immediately, uses electricity to destroy his own shoes. Now then, they ask him, wait, did he just... And, Miss Aizawa says yes. Mineta's quirk only sticks to, the object exactly. Mostly, Deku destroyed his own shoes, so, he wouldn't get stuck anymore. Now then, Deku's only fighting with his socks exactly. Now then, mostly Class 1A is still fighting Deku. Deku's using his feedback arm to, knock out some Class 1A. He starts with, let's just see, Mineta, then Kaminari, then some others. Now, the only people that are actually left are Momo, Ochaku, and Gyro. Now then, Gyro knows that, Carnage is fixing up Deku's system, so she can't really do anything to him. Now then, Carnage comes out of Deku's body and tells Gyro that she actually needs to do something in this fight. She can't just stay back and just allow Deku to do all of this shit. Now, he immediately starts assaulting us, mostly making fun of her exactly, saying that, what would you feel exactly if, this will happen to you? You wouldn't do anything, would you? He's talking mad shit about Gyro now. Gyro is mad, and she says, fine, I'll fight then. She uses her screaming, mostly her quirk exactly, and, Carnage says, good. Because I'm already done fixing up Deku's body, so now you can use it. Carnage is hurting though, but he's holding in exactly. Now, Deku does feel this pain exactly, but more of it. Now then, Momo can see that Deku's covering up his ears. Now, Momo's saying that, we need to uncover Deku's ears so that he can, hear Gyro's attack. Now then, Deku sees that they're attacking him exactly, so he mostly gets his own hand and, holding his ear together, and, shooting electricity at them. Now, Momo just creates another pole and, swings Deku mostly on the arm. Now then, you're gonna be asking why the fuck's Momo not creating a deadlier weapon. Now, she does not want to hurt Deku at all. Now, Carnage can tell that Momo is not trying that much, and Ochaku isn't either. Now then, he tells both of them that they need to try harder, saying that, Momo, you need to create a site to attack Deku at all. Saying that I'll just regenerate his, limbs, or anything that does get cut off. So you technically can do what the fuck you want to him. And Ochaku, you need to stop being the sensitive bitch you are, and actually fight. Now, nobody would ever think of mostly making fun of Ochaku. Now then, Ochaku says fine. Now, they are going harder on Deku exactly. It seems that they're actually gaining ground. Before Deku just says this, he just says, screaming resonance. And, they say, wait, what? And, he says, yeah, mostly I can use screaming resonance while Ragnarok. But, it's deadlier on my body. Now then, his mostly feedback hand starts shaking though, before it turns into, purple exactly. Now, it's technically like a keyblade for him though, but it's only lasting for a few seconds before, it gets destroyed. Now then, he destroys Momo's pole she was fighting with and mostly knocks her out by punching her in the face. Now, Ochaku's the only one to left. Now then, he says, dang, mostly screaming resonance while Ragnarok's mostly took a lot of souls out of me. Now then, he puts his hand in the air exactly, and he says screaming collector, and his hand shakes exactly, and they see air going through Deku's hands. Now then, souls from the entire city that people have killed or a murdered exactly come to Deku. They see that souls are coming in the air exactly and come to Deku exactly. Now then, he collects enough souls that he can now use screaming resonance again, but stronger. Now then, he says bloody slicer, and he uses the keyblade thing to slice up, mostly a part of his hand exactly and just throw his blood at them. Now then, Ragnarok has no control over this, because he's not doing anything. Now then, Ochaku is dodging all these attacks. In fact, she's actually, using Momo's shield exactly to do this. He says, huh. Now, he says screaming resonance, and he destroys Momo's shield, and he does hurt Ochaku a little bit. Now then. Now. He sees Ochaku actually got a blood mark exactly. Deku starts smiling about this. And Mr. Aizawa and All Might and Ochaku can see this. Deku starts chuckling though and stuff. This is technically his Chrono side kicking in. They see his hair changing color. Mostly it is Chrono's soul kicking in. Now then. He's speaking, well, like Chrono exactly. Moving his eyes around and stuff, and, well, doing weird stuff Chrono would do. Mostly, well, doing things. He's saying that, well, great. Now I actually have to show you how mostly a Meister of the Demon Sword Ragnarok has to feel. Now then, she says, wait, what? And Mr. Aizawa says that if you lose, though, that means everyone in Class 1A gets extra homework. Class 1A does hear this, say that Ochaku win, and, well, just try to win exactly. Now, even Momo says that if we actually win this, though, mostly I'll be taking everyone out to a treat at dinner exactly. Now, or if we even lose, we'll still do this exactly. Now then, Ochaku does get a clean hit on Deku, punching him in the face. Now, his nose bleeds, and she says, wait, black? And he says, yes, my blood is black, though. Now, Momo can see that she's just using lines from Soul Eater, and immediately says, Ochaku, I never knew you were a fan of Soul Eater. She says, yeah, I got cooked onto it the other day. I actually loved, well, episode 1. It was the best. She says that, well, I still think it's, well, episode 5 is the best. Now, Deku just says, are you guys just continuously talking about stupid shows exactly and not fighting me? Now then. He uses Scream Collector once more. Now, Chaka sees this is her opening. She uses her quirk to make Deku float in the air. Now, Screaming Collector does not work on mostly in the air exactly, so it stops moving. Now, Deku's in the air. He just says that, do you think that a demon, mostly a Meister of the Demon Sword, actually can just float like this? Now, he puts his hands in front of him, and electricity is going through. He's technically like an astronaut in space, moving around. Now then, he gets back on the ground exactly, but he's still floating a little bit. Now, Ochaku does say release. So yeah. Now then, mostly this, well, thing, supposed to be, well, a little training thing. Now, Mr. Aizawa throws her quirk-canceling cuffs exactly. Saying that if you get these on Deku, though, or Midoriya, then you win. Now then, she did get one cuff on Deku, but, well, she couldn't, well, connected to his arm. And he sees that. Now, Mr. Aizawa told Deku to not destroy that thing, because we only have a few of those around the school. Now then, he says fine. Now then, he's a Screaming Collector. He collects his souls way faster now. Now then, he says that, well, great. Now then, Death the Kid's side kicks in of Deku, and, well, they can see his hair changing. He just says, wait, and sees Ochaku's costume. He sees it's symmetrical and says that, crap, I can't destroy that thing, though it's symmetrical. Now then, he's trying to find some flaws into it so he can attack, but he sees that it's perfectly symmetrical. Before he sees, well, Ochaku's, well, arm exactly. There's a hole on one of her gloves, but the other one does not. He says, great, it's not symmetrical anymore. Now then, he says, well, Death Cannon, and, well, all the souls he's collected, though, form into a Death Cannon exactly, with his own hand. Now then, his hand now has all the energy of a Death Cannon, and he fires out Ochaku. Now, Ochaku takes the hit. She is now out cold, and, well, Mr. Aizawa says that Izuku Midoriya wins. He says that everyone gets extra homework, and, well, Izuku Midoriya doesn't. Now then, everyone's congratulating Deku for winning exactly. Now, he sees Bakugo's hair is even exactly. So Deku walks over to Bakugo's hair and just plucks out the uneven spot. And he says, what the hell was that for? Saying that it wasn't even enough exactly. Everything must be symmetrical. And, well, Momo just says, not with this fucking symmetrical bullshit. So yeah. Now then. She just says that at least we don't get to see Kishin Deku exactly. Saying that Kishin Deku, and saying that, yeah, I mostly dating all the Deku versions. There's Chrono Deku, Black Star Deku, Maka Deku, Soul Deku, Medusa Deku, and some other Dekus exactly. So yeah, now he sees that Momo's haircut is not even. Now then, he did tell Ragnarok to actually form scissors. He did and says that give me a second, and he was going to cut Momo's hair before Momo slapped him, and saying that don't do that exactly, saying why? It's mostly has everything must be symmetrical. Now, she says, if you did that symmetrical bullshit though, I will mostly hit you with a pole exactly. He says, will it be symmetrical at all? And she just says that off. Not the fuck. Now then, everyone is getting fucking aggravated by the symmetrical bullshit. Before Bakugo punches Deku in the face. He says that if I hear fucking one more thing from your symmetrical ass one more time, that, if I hear one thing only, symmetrical this, symmetrical that, if I hear one more thing about symmetrical, I swear to wherever the fucking god your Ragnarok prays to, and Carnage does, or wherever you fucking pray to, I swear I will rip off your fucking head and feed it to the dogs. He says that, how many dogs were there be? And Bakugo just says, you piece of shit. And Bakugo was going to attack him before Mr. Aizawa stopped him. So that Bakugo, remember, Ragnarok has to fix up Deku exactly, so can't really attack him in the face. So yeah. Now then. Now. Deku can see that Bakugo's haircut is out even again. He just says, give me a second. And he was going to cut off some hair off of Bakugo. Before Mr. Aizawa said this, if you do cut off Bakugo's or make Bakugo's haircut even, I'll give you uneven, homework exactly. Now Deku does stop saying, uneven things, damn it. And Bakugo says, what the hell? So your weakness is mostly symmetrical bullshit? And he says, yes, mostly. I can't attack anything that looks too perfect. Saying that you're mostly my friend Chaku, her costume was almost symmetrical except that one spot. He immediately shows them the glove exactly. Mostly has a hole in it and the other one does not. So that's why I attacked exactly. So yeah. Now, they do take Ochaku to the recovery girl. Now, Mr. Aizawa says that, we'll take you guys to the recovery girl so she can heal you and then we'll start training again. Immediately, everyone stares at Mr. Aizawa. Even Oma. He says that, wait, what? And saying yes. You guys did not defeat him, so you're staying here again. Then until you guys can defeat Deku, then you guys get to leave. Now, he says that, mostly, Carnage can technically heal all you guys up immediately. And they say, fuck. Now, Carnage does heal them all up. Even Ochaku. Now, they did not mostly take Ochaku there to recovery girl at all. Now, he says, okay, round 2 exactly. He says that, how about this? He tells, the kid Deku that, if he actually wins against them, he gets even symmetrical homework. Now Deku says, yes, I won't fail you, Mr. Aizawa. Now then, they do a fight again. Now, this does come close actually. Deku does lose some ground exactly. Deku does fall over more exactly because people are attacking him more head on than thinking about the fight. Now, Deku, Chrono Deku kicks back in exactly, and they say, oh no, and Bakugo punches him in the face. Before Momo passes him a scythe exactly, and he's going to mostly attack Deku, but he sees that, the scythe did nothing to Deku's skin. Now, Bakugo is going to strike him again, and he does, but Deku blocks with his hand. He sees his black exactly, and before you answer though, yes, my blood is mostly black exactly. And he puts his hand out, and immediately the blood becomes a spike exactly. Now then, Bakugo did have to dodge it. Now, he just says that, screaming resonance, and his hand becomes a keyblade now. He is, attacking Bakugo, breaking his weapons and, pushing him over. Now then, Bakugo is technically at gunpoint. Mostly Chrono Deku has Bakugo like this, grabbing his hair and has his keyblade up to Bakugo's neck. Now then, Class 1 does not know what to do exactly because they know that Deku is bluffing, but he would hurt him exactly. Now, he says anyone else who moves at all will immediately, your friend will die. Says I really don't need friends anyway, though. Now then. Emilio Chagas says you do actually need friends, Deku, or Chrono Deku, or Summer Deku, exactly. Now then. Now, Ragnarok asks Mr. Aizawa could I join the fight exactly. He says round 3 you can. He says fucking sick. I'll let you show how these fuckers actually how you supposed to fight anyway against a demon sword. Now then. Ragnarok does hit Deku in the head, and, well, he gets all Chrono Deku. He's mostly in, well, Black Star Deku. Now then, Momo sees Deku's hair, and everyone does, and says, no, not him, anyone but him, and, well, it's Black Star Deku. Emily, Black Star Deku's just yelling Yahoo, and, well, Baku's face, mostly his ear. He just continues saying Yahoo, 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 and, well, it's getting fucking annoying. Now then, Baku, well, punched Deku in the face exactly, uppercutting him. Now then, Deku is on the ground, and, well, they think he's out. But Black Star Deku just flips back over and says that I'm never defeated because I am the great and almighty Deku. Now then, they think this one's actually, well, more happy, but aggravated as shit. Now, it's like adding Ochaku with Naruto, but all the annoying bullshit, though, through the season, and you got this. Now, let's continue on. Now, Momo says that Black Star Deku's weakness is, well, he's too distracted exactly. Now then, she immediately says, oh, Black Star Deku, and says, yeah, what is it? Saying that, well, let's see. She can tell him Black Star Deku is a pervert. So yeah, she says, I can't believe I'm gonna do this. And, well, she, well, mostly grabs her breasts and just squishes them together until Deku gets a nosebleed. Now then, immediately everyone says, where the fuck did you do that? Saying that, well, Black Star Deku is a pervert. And, well, everyone just says, oh, fuck, it's like Mineta. And saying that, what about me exactly? Saying that you're a fucking pervert and creep. Now, even Mr. Aizawa and All Might say, yeah, you are a fucking pervert anyway, though, exactly. Saying that we shouldn't really be saying this to you, but you are a fucking pervert. You're just so glad that Percival Nezu let you actually have a second chance, exactly. I mean, everyone's been a teenager at one point, though, exactly. You should have saw all the ladies I got. All Might immediately starts laughing, saying that you didn't get any ladies, Mr. Aizawa. You're still, well, this. Now then. Now, All Might does get a call. It is Inko. Now, All Might and Inko are actually dating now. Now then, Mr. Aizawa says, wait, Inko? And Deku hears this, or Black Star Deku hears this, saying, wait, what? And, well, Black Star Deku just walks over to All Might and sees his phone number. Mostly it says Inko, and says that, wait, are you? And he says, gross, and says, what? And saying that you're dating my mother. And everyone hears this, and saying, wait, what? All Might saying his mom? The fuck? Now, he says All Might that in round 3, me and you are going to fight. Because, well, mostly, Black Star Deku doesn't take anyone from stealing his mother, actually. Now, he gets back in the middle of the track. Now then, he says all you pathetic weaklings can't compare to the Black Star Deku. Now then, his nose is still bleeding. Now, Momo says plan B, and she says, wait, everyone says, what the fuck's plan B? She says, it might sound crazy, but Mineta, we're going to have to do something to Mineta first. Now, Momo creates, well, something to cover Mineta's eyes, because Mineta's a fucking creep and a fucking perv. Now then, Mineta says, wait, why can't I not see? And say that you're a fucking creep, and say that he is too, but he's our friend exactly, and we don't allow our friends to become creeps. Now then, Momo just, well, creates, let's check, see. She just creates Blair Witch, but mostly a statue, or, well, statue exactly. And Black Star Deku is staring at exactly. Now, Ochaku sucker punches Deku in the face until he's out cold. Now, Ragnarok comes out of Deku's body and says, huh, you got him really good. Now, he looks like the statue of, well, Blair Witch. Now then, he tells Carnage to take control of Deku's body so he can destroy the disgusting pervert statue. So he does, and Ragnarok uses Screen Resin to destroy the statue. Now then, Mr. Aizawa did get a nosebleed too. Everyone sees it, saying, Mr. Aizawa, you're a fucking creep too. And saying that I'm not a creep. Saying that at least I'm not like Manette. Says, yeah, but still. Now, Carnage did wake up Deku exactly. And he says, wait, did I win exactly? An amazing Black Star Deku. Immediately, Momo walks over to Deku and just slaps him, saying that, no, you're not amazing, you're just fucking aggravating. You might be our friend, but still, this is fucking aggravating to me. And by the way, you did lose. And he says, wait, what? This must have been some witchcraft witch. And, well, Deku just grabs Momo's breasts, mostly grabbing one of her boobs, and squishing it. Now, everyone saw this. And I think we're gonna end here, because I think this is great fan service. Fan service. Now, this has been the Shadow Master, and goodbye.